shopkeeper.
Hello, respect and welcome to Cooking with Students. I'm Levi Roots, the Dragon Slayer, and today I'll be doing my fabulous jerk chicken and rice and peas. Respect.
Put some music in the food for me. Give me some
reggae songs, hot reggae songs.
It's so nice, I am feeling it.
Alright guys, rice and peas and jerk chicken, perhaps one of my favorite Caribbean meals of all time. And this is what I'm gonna do for you right now. But first, we gotta de-bling. Allspice, if it's not in jerk, then officially you can't call it jerk, so it's a good thing we've got some. Here we have the chicken. Legs and thigh are easier to cook, and I'm usually quite hungry and I don't want to be waiting around for too long. Easiest part to cook, leg and thigh. So we've got the chicken. So first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of black pepper on there just to season it off a little bit. And of course, when you're seasoning your chicken, you can put any kind of seasoning you want. I'm going to be using a little bit of black pepper. There you go. And then the allspice. Okay, let's get it on there. Gotta have some style with it as well, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's the allspice on it. Gotta get your fingers dirty. Come on, let's do it. And you rub it all in, a little bit of salt maybe. Now we're gonna fry it up, so come on baby. And what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna lock off this lovely allspice that we've got. All right guys, we've got the chicken browning nicely after you've added your allspice and it's locking in all that lovely flavors. Now for the rice and peas, what are we gonna use for the rice and peas? Well, we've got some lovely fresh thyme, we've got some lovely spring onions, and here we've got some basmati rice. We're gonna be using a little bit of garlic, and of course we've got our kidney beans. Now the thing about Caribbean saying rice and peas, when really it's beans, so there's a bit of mix up going on here, but I think it sounds better as rice and peas than rice and beans, don't you? Respect. Now we've got that going on. We've got some coconut milk here, which we're gonna be using for lovely rice and peas. And of course, we've got some of these, baby. Lord of mercy, Scotch bonnet pepper. I should be using these with a glove on. They are so lethal. We're gonna be putting them in. Who's got a question for me?
So, can we pop this in on a student budget?
On a student budget, this is like really easy and the cheapest way of doing rice and peas ever. There's nothing expensive. I think the most expensive thing that you'd probably buy here is a can of kidney beans. The rice is pretty much cheap, and everything else is just really vegetables that you can pick up just locally, or you may have already have in your cupboards. So it's really easy. Student budget, no problem whatsoever. Now the chicken is nice and browned and lovely, packed in with all those lovely flavors, and now ta-da! Here it is, baby. Mwah! Lord of mercy, this is it. This is gonna do absolutely everything that you need to this chicken here. So we're gonna bust it open as we do. And again, you gotta pour on the reggae sauce with style. Yes. So it's like, ha ha ha, yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, and you can do it like that, or you can do all of the damn thing like that. As I do. Get it on there. Every corner should be coated. Give it a nice shake. Get it in there. And once you've done that, this is gonna go in the oven for about 40 minutes, and then it should be ready. What I'm gonna do is just add the liquid of the kidney beans. So I'm gonna put that in the pot. Next, we're gonna add coconut milk. It's about a quarter of a tin of coconut milk. Next, we're gonna do a little bit of chopping, add a bit of thyme, and a bit of spring onion. Next I'm gonna add is a little bit of garlic. This is about a clove, so let's get some flavors in our rice and peas. And of course, we're gonna be putting one of these in. A little bit of pinch of salt in our liquid. Now, we're gonna get it on the fire. Get a little bit of heat on there. And it's gonna be really flavorsome, and we're gonna add the peas. It's all looking lovely and red. And let's get that in there. So I've got about 300 grams here. So it's just to kind of get a nice feel and make sure that there's nothing unwanted in there. And now we're gonna be washing this off, usually until it's clear. So I would wash it about 3 times. And then the water runs clear, gets rid of all the starch and all the fatty stuff. So let's go.
Has becoming a celebrity changed your life?
Oh, has becoming a celebrity changed my life? Is that a trick question or what? I was always used to fame because I've been on the stage with my reggae music ever since I was 16. So sort of that fame thing and standing in front of a crowd, it was not a sort of strange thing to me. But having it mainstream was strange because it was always sort of reggae fans that sort of knew about me and knew my music. The flavor from what you've put in there, the Scotch bonnet, the scallion, the thyme, the garlic, and everything that's in there is actually gonna flavor this lovely rice. So when you stir, if you can see the peas without any problem, then you know that the liquid is just right. And I can see that now. I'm stirring and I can see everything. It's not too deep and it's not too much. That is the consistency you need. Look at that. It's near the top. Now for the fire, you need to crank it up right up to the top. There you go. Lid on. Once it starts to boil, then you need to turn it right down to the minimum as possible so that the rice absorbs all that lovely liquid. Once you've done that, yeah, then you start singing, baby. It's so nice, I had to name it twice. I call it reggae, reggae sauce. Hot, hot reggae, reggae sauce. So nice with your fried chicken. Make burgers finger licking. On your rice and peas or fish, put some reggae, reggae sauce on your dish. Yeah. Well, guys, here we are, 20 minutes after. So come on then, let's have a look. Let's remove this bad boy before we do anything there. And just to prove to you that it's cooked on the inside, there is no indentation anywhere, and it's now a flat Scotch pepper. Useless, no heat at all. So now is the time that I can actually do this. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Isn't that wonderful? So, okay, let's plate up this lovely rice. I'm really proud of this rice here. Really proud, because it's come back with the elongated grains. If you can look, the grains are really long and looking absolutely delicious. It's rice and peas, baby. Yeah, there you go. You pile it up. Nice and sticky. Have a look at that stickiness, and that's the sauce that did that. You know what? I never eat alone. And my recommendation to you, when you've cooked this fabulous meal, just invite a few people around. And I think I have a few around here right now. Guys, do you want some? Yeah. Come on in, come on, man. That's it. Get in there.
You know your special dish on your chips.